here we go.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Mayor Elizabeth Jones' Friday Hour.
Hello. Hello. On a Sunday afternoon in October,
Yes.
near Halloween.
Yep.
And we're going to go trick-or-treating in
Yep.
5 minutes. We're gonna give me some candy. I'm Kaye Lazar, your announcer. Yes. So
Yes.
let's see. We haven't done a show in a while. We did 80 shows. Now we're starting the next 80.
Yeah,
We're starting from ground one again. Go ahead.
we've been really busy a lot lately, so that's why we haven't done one in a while. So.
Busy.
Yep.
And
Busy.
this is we have a different location. We're at the park, I guess Maymont Park or somewhere, and there's a nice lake here, and you can't see it. Oh wait, I think you can see it. There's geese behind us. The geese always follow us everywhere we go.
Yeah.
The Canadian geese. I want to know where the wild goose goes. Let's see. So I don't think we've done a show. We've been very busy. It's almost the end of October. I think the last show we did was somewhere in September, probably.
Yes.
And so much has happened in that time. And well, tell us about. I know one thing I do know about Mary Elizabeth is that you always have a show that you've done or that you're going to do. I think the first show we were talking about. Wow. God, there's like the birds around here. Look at this. Look at these. They're all over the place. Oh gosh. This one's hey, go away. Go away. Go away, kid. Go away. Does anyone have any? These are. They're not going away. They're not going away. Gosh, it's like a. Oh, there's a white one there. Wow. I think you're scaring everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a wrinkle in time.
Actually, I was at a show called that a few weeks ago.
Yes.
It was a good show too.
That's
so.
right. Well, tell us about that.
I played a storyteller.
Mm-hmm. What was the story? What was the show about?
Because
Because I saw it, I still don't understand what it was.
It's about this.
That modern cinema, that modern theater.
It's about this these group of kids that that go into this place, and then they don't know where they are.
Like The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
But it's more modern than that.
More modern, yeah.
Yeah, and
I think Oprah Winfrey made a movie about it.
yes, yes.
Yeah, and she played the stewardess of it.
Yeah, I played this. I played the storyteller, the teacher,
She played. Well, anyway,
the bully.
the bully.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, okay.
and
They must have really needed actors if
lobby
you played the
guard.
bully.
and the lobby guard, and the mom.
Wow, you played a gosh. This was like Cloud Atlas. You were playing all these parts.
Yeah.
Like Tom Hanks.
Yeah,
Okay. So you did this play,
yeah.
and the play was and I haven't been in a play in a while. So, but I've been in a couple of the movies that we made. We're going to talk about those later.
Yeah.
But let me just break it down from last over September. We went to the folk festival,
Yeah, we did.
which is what I
yes.
love doing. Every year there's a folk festival in Richmond. It's all free, and you go to it, and that was great. It happened. They had to reschedule because of Yom Kippur. Fell on a weekend. It usually happens. I didn't know there were that many of my tribe here in Richmond that they had to reschedule this. But it went against the state fair. And of course, everyone knows I'm the announcer at the state fair. So I was at the state fair. I had to call in sick the 2 days of the folk festival because I wasn't going to miss the folk festival.
Yeah.
So I'm a hangnail. I can't announce. I'm the announcer there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but tell us about the state fair. You had a good time at the state fair?
It was great. It was awesome.
And what did you do there? Do you remember?
I walked around, rode a little bit of rides, then I went shopping.
What rides did you go on?
I went on the Tilt-A-Whirl
Okay.
and the Ferris wheel.
Yeah. The Ferris wheel and the merry-go-round make me nauseous. I'm getting to be that fed up with rides.
Yeah.
Put me on. No, the Tilt-A-Whirl's good. Remember the teacups and everything?
Oh, yeah.
Those are good. Yeah. And I went on the ride once with my mom. My mom was really timid about rides. She did not like ride, and she was on the ride, the Scrambler or something.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Well, it's fun if you're not 100 years old like my mom. Even though I think my mom was only like 45.
Yeah, about my age.
She might have been. She might have been 45, but in her mind she was 100 when it came to being on a ride, because she kept saying, "I want to get off. I want to get. Will they stop it? Will they stop it? Will they stop it?" You know, and she did not, even when it was over, she got off of it. She didn't. I don't want to go on there ever again. And that was pretty much the last time she was on a ride.
Yeah.
Of course, I said, "What's the matter with you? What's the matter?" You know, I'm this snot-nosed 18-year-old. What's the matter with you?
Yeah.
Can't ride a ride.
Yeah.
There's a movie called Strangers on a Train, and at the end there's an amusement park, and there's a shootout on a merry-go-round that goes out of control.
Yeah.
And they asked Alfred Hitchcock, because why did you have the merry-go-round you go out of control? Why did you pick of all rides pick that one? He goes, because it's the only ride at the amusement park that no one's scared of. So I made people scared of it. And he's right.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm at the state fair, and I announced probably at least 5 shifts, 5 days I was there. And oh, by the way, I if you know me, I give you free tickets to the fair, because that's what being an announcer, I get free tickets. So I give them, I try to give them all away. I wound up giving them all away. It was great. But what happened was, one day I did not work that day. It was a Thursday of that week, and Chubby Checker was there there. And Chubby Checker, as you remember from the good old days, I'm Chubby Checker. Remember me?
I would love to go and see him.
Yeah. Well, what happened was, I went to see him. I said, well, years ago I tried to see Chubby Checker, and I didn't get a chance to see him because they wouldn't allow a camera in.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not going to go to any concert they don't allow cameras in. So this time they can't really. Now with cell phones, they let everyone have a camera. So people were taking pictures of him singing and dancing, and he's 83 years old. In fact, that day was his birthday, and he did a show. And he had a lot of energy for an 83-year-old. Now, you only know 3 hits by Chubby Checker. That is The Twist, of course. Let's Twist Again, which is basically kind of the same song. And then another song called Limbo Rock.
Oh,
but no one was dancing to Limbo Rock.
Yeah.
But everyone was dancing the Twist. He sang all these other songs. I don't know his other hits, but he sang like Motown songs. He sang Beatles songs. He sang I Saw Her Standing There. I heard him sing Elvis song. His real name is Ernest Evans. He's from Philadelphia, and I guess he was born in 1941.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I looked at his hair, and his hair was still black. How does a 83-year-old man keep his hair so black? I think I know, but
But he kept dying.
he kept dying. He gets the shoe polish into it. So anyway, near the end, of course, everyone's waiting for the twist. So they said, if anyone wants to go up on stage to dance the twist with Chubby, so I'm pretty fast on my feet, so I got it. And I pretty much pushed myself to the front of the line. There was probably a few people in front of me, but they were there already. But I moved, and so about 20 people got on stage, and we're dancing the twist with Chubby Checker, and he's moving me. He had 2 women dancing like in and then he grabbed me to put me in the middle, and I was kind of, I guess I gotta show my stuff now. And then and then there was a little confusing. Did he want me back? Did he want? And it's in the video. What happened was he did that for everybody. The whole thing is about 4 minutes. This video, so I didn't know there was a video out of it, and the video. So then I go the next day on YouTube, and I just put in Chubby Checker. I'm sure it's somewhere. Chubby Checker, the date, whatever the date was, and the state fair in Virginia. So, and then it came up, And I look great. I mean, you get a really good shot of me dancing with Chubby Checker. I'm in it almost at least half the video of the thing. And so I'm sending it to all my friends and everything. It's the happiest I think I've been with a celebrity video in a long time. Because of the pandemic, I don't get to meet celebrities like I used to, and everything. Pose with them. I mean, the joke I always give is if Hugh Jackman walked by me, I couldn't stop him for a picture. Well, maybe now I could, but certainly 3 or 4 years ago, the pandemic, everyone wearing masks. Who needs a picture with someone wearing a mask? Mm-hmm. And I was with some friends, and they took some other videos that were good too, but not as good as the one that the guy took on YouTube. So I'll put that in the comments. I also uploaded it myself on my page, so you get to see. It's the same page that we do this show from. So check it out.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that was very exciting, and I had a great time at the State Fair. It was one of the best times I had at the State Fair in years. Then what else went on? Oh, have you ever been to your high school reunion?
No, I haven't, but I like to.
Yeah. Well, I went to my 30th. I don't know. My 30th high school reunion.
Yeah.
And or it might be more than that. I went to my high school reunion, and it was at a tavern, not a tavern. What do you call it? A brewery where people order food and everything. And I was only there an hour. It was about 3 hours. I saw my friends, took a pose for a few photos. Sadly, as I get older, not so many people show up. I thought I held myself pretty well. Some people look... I got to tell you something funny about the high school reunions, though, as you get older. The women all look pretty good. The men have let themselves go. So they look at me and they say, oh, you look... I look all right. I still have a head of hair and everything. That counts a lot. But a lot of these guys are on their second wives. And it was so great to see everybody, and everyone was very nice to me. But then after an hour, I said hello to everybody, and then I said, I got to go home. And I went home and watched television. Let them think I was having more fun and somewhere better to go. So that was the fun. And so what other shows? You have a Wrinkle in Time. What other shows you have coming up?
I got Oliver coming up.
Oliver
and Gypsy.
And Gypsy.
And A Christmas Story.
And A Christmas Story.
So I got 3 more coming.
Wow. You're you're becoming the Alfred Lunt and Lynn Fontanne of the Hopewell Children's Theater. Yeah, I haven't been in a play for a while, but whenever they have a project going on, I go to that. We filmed a movie just recently. We're going to talk about that movie in a moment. Now, tell me about the movie we were in. It was called. It's going to be on YouTube soon. I'll put it on my page. But it's not there yet. It's actually still in competition right now.
It's called Sabrina's Escape Room.
It's called Sabrina's Escape Room.
Sabrina's Escape Room.
And it's a funny plot. It's about these 2 kids, like teenagers, high schoolers.
Yeah.
They go to an escape room. But what's weird is that there's no one there. But then all these actors come, and they're ghosts. You see, and they're scared. They're trying to scare the people.
Yeah.
But a lot of them have sad stories, and that's part of the clues. Okay, in the escape room. But it's a very short movie. It's only about six minutes long or so.
Yeah.
But as it goes out, you realize these aren't actors. These are probably real ghosts, and they're real murder victims.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, and tell me about your part. Tell me about.
I played this character named Electra.
Electra?
Yeah.
And what does she do?
And I told I was supposed to get electrocuted.
You're electrocuted?
And I had my hair sticking up.
Were you in an electric chair or something?
No. I told everybody, don't touch the lamp. Don't touch the lamp. You're going to get electrocuted. Ah!
Say that. Say it clearly. Keep the hands out of your face and say it. Yeah. How do you say it?
What was I saying?
She has to get into the part now.
Don't touch the lamp. Don't touch the lamp. You're going to get electrocuted. Ah!
Don't touch the lamp. Don't touch the lamp. You're going to get electrocuted. Is that like you said that? Now you did something with your hands. Do the thing with your
I
hands.
felt like I was shocked.
Oh, like you were shocked.
Yeah.
I thought you had Parkinson's disease or something.
No, that,
When I'm watching it, because I was there when you were filming it. So, and the reason why I was there watching everyone film it, because they saved me for the end. And after everyone had their little turn in this movie, very short movie, only about 6 minutes long. It was actually longer, like 10 minutes, and they had to take almost half of it out. But they left almost all of my scene in, and they needed my scene because I kind of explained what was going on after all this action happens.
yeah.
And I'm a policeman, and you have to see the movie. But what happened was I'm a policeman, and I question what's going on in there. But the policeman is probably not a policeman. He might be a ghost. He might be a murderer and killed all the people there. But you have to watch that and figure it out.
Yeah.
And it's called Sabrina's Escape Room.
Yes.
And I saw it for the first time just an hour ago.
Yeah.
We saw it at the theater. That's why we're doing the show afterwards. And at the bow tie, so we call it the Botox Cinema.
Yeah.
The bow tie cinema, movie land, and I got to see friends of mine. A lot of times you see the same actors in these movies over and over again. So now I'm becoming, now I'm becoming familiar to a lot of people when they see me, because I tend to, I don't wear a lot of makeup in shows. I always kind of wear a suit and tie. I play all the white collar criminals. I play, hey, how you doing?
Seen you in a million
How
years.
are
Yeah, it's so good to see you all.
I'm running to the Unitarian Church. They have their fundraiser gala.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We'll have nothing but fun.
There.
You're looking great. All right, watch this show. It's coming up on YouTube. It's called the Mary Elizabeth Variety Hour. Good to see you. A lovely woman. Yes. We had an audience of one just now. But anyway, so what happened was so I'm getting kind of familiar to all these people wearing, I play always a white collar criminal. They seem to cast me in that. I play all the. I used to joke I played all the Kevin Spacey parts, but the Kevin Spacey's not playing those parts anymore. So there's the Paul Giamatti, Michael Stuhlbarg parts. And actually, I worked with both those. I've worked with all three of those guys. The only person I haven't worked with is Willem Dafoe, and that plays that type of guy. And Willem Dafoe is pretty much the progenitor of the part I play. A guy comes in and just starts yelling and screaming at people. He's a tough guy, And by the way, I was making a joke that they really wanted, of all the cast they had to make this movie, they really needed a tough guy, but they picked me instead. So Willem Dafoe lost his agent's number, so they got me instead. So anyway, so that was that film. So it's called, what was it called again? Sabrina's
Escape Room.
Sabrina's Escape Room. Okay. I've been seeing lots of. What else have I been doing? I've been seeing lots of movies at the cinema. We saw the Beetlejuice movie, and we saw.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, Willem Dafoe was in it.
Yeah.
I saw the Saturday Night Live movie. I see every movie. So, movies and I are on a first name basis. So.
Yeah.
I tell you what, also I'm very excited about. This is just a personal thing. I sleep on a futon. I love futons. I have a bed and a futon.
Yeah.
And I spend more time on sleeping on the futon than I sleep in the bed. But you got to change the mattress.
Yeah.
After maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
Or they get all lumpy. Or you just get tired of looking at them.
Yeah.
All the coffee and wine you spill on them. all the disgusting dust mites and lice and so I said, okay, I have the frame, but I don't have. I was trying to get a new mattress. I looked everywhere. I couldn't find a mattress. They said, "Oh, we have mattresses." And I said, "Wait a minute, that's the frame and the mattress." Yeah, we sell the bed and the mattress for like $100 or $200. And I said, "I don't want the frame. I already got a frame. I don't need two empty frames. I need just one mattress." And so for less than $100, I bought it online. I basically had to go Target and Walmart. And I got the one from Walmart because it was maybe $20 cheaper. you know, it's getting to the point. I don't think, do they even make futons anymore? I don't know. And so that's what I got was the I got the futon mattress, and that's great.
Yeah.
And then I also got this jacket too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this jacket I saw at the Burlington Coat Factory, but it didn't fit me. So then I knew the label of it, so I went to the bought it online. I'll tell you the price of this jacket. It was $300. All right. I wasn't going to pay $300 for any. Only a damned fool buys the sucker price for any. The sticker price. Jackie Mason had a joke. You know why?
Why?
Why God invented Gentiles? Somebody's got to buy retail. So anyway, so so they had a $300. So then it was marked down, I think, at the Burlington Coat Factory $150, but it didn't fit, and I wasn't going to pay $150 for it either. So I went on a line and I went to the manufacturer. I think it's almost discontinued this jacket, so it was like $70, $69.99.
Yeah.
And that's when I bought it.
Yeah.
Actually, it was less than that, but with shipping, it was like $70.
Yeah.
So now I have a nice jacket. It's bright blue with polka dots. I got it. Next time I go to a clown's funeral, this will blend right in. But it's one of those things that when you see it, you say, "Oh man, I want that." But then you say to yourself, "You does it fit me?" That's important. And then I have too many outfits that are just too wild. I hardly have anything normal anymore. Not enough navy blue. Not enough charcoal. But I'm dressed this way because I wanted to. Speaking of clowns, I have a clown right here. No, a clown right here.
Oh yeah.
It's from Haunt, from the King's Dominion. A murderous clown. I guess this is what, Pennywise, or whatever his name is. Yeah, from It.
Yeah.
And then right here is, who is this?
Mickey Mouse.
This is Mickey Mouse
I think
from.
that's the first one.
That's
that
Steamboat
came out.
Willie. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I always try to.
Yeah.
If you think I do things the normal way,
Yeah.
get that the hell out of your head. My mom used to say, do everything you do have to be different? I said, yeah, it does. Life is not, I think a lot of people I know lack the fun gene.
Yeah, I like the fun gene. Yeah.
They're the ones who sit on their hands at concerts.
Yeah.
They're the ones who are like this at a party,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh gosh. What am I going to do? How am I gonna entertain these people?
Yeah.
So tell me, you actually had your dad had a birthday. Tell us about your dad's birthday party.
Yeah, my uncle took both of us to Cracker Barrel. Even
Okay.
though it's not my birthday, but I was a little tight on money then, so she took me out too. So,
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, listen, anyone takes me out to Cracker Barrel, they're kind of
Yeah.
because I'd stay at home and eat a TV dinner and be happy. I don't have to go to a restaurant. But if they want me there, then I don't order too much. Though.
I do like to go to restaurants every now and then.
All I like to drink is all I do when I go to a restaurant is drink a glass of distilled water.
Yeah. I had the fried turkey dinner at Cracker Barrel. It was
Fried
really
turkey.
good with the
Fried
stuffing,
turkey, and it had stuffing and
mashed potatoes and all that.
3-bean gravy. You
Yeah.
know, Thanksgiving is coming right up, so you had
Yeah.
you practice eating that.
He's taking us there on Thanksgiving too.
Yeah.
So.
You know what? I saw an ad, a poster for this. Not a poster, a billboard.
Oh.
And it was when I was driving, and it was a sandwich at a gas station. Food you could buy at a gas. Did you know you could buy food at a gas station, and not just candy bars and potato
I've
chips?
known that for years.
It's Wawa, and they
Wawa,
actually make
yeah.
make food there. So anyway, I'm just kidding. I know they do it. When I was a kid, you would never eat food they would have vending machines.
Yeah.
I never eaten vending machines. You never see them change vending machines. Those potato chips have been there for like 3 years. Nobody's eating them.
Yeah.
Same with the cans of Coke. Same with the Snickers bars. So anyway, so I see this poster for Wawa. They have this sandwich. It's the Thanksgiving turkey sandwich, and this is what it is. It's bread, and then it has like a roll, and then it has slices of turkey, then it has gravy on it. I guess that's like instead of like mayonnaise or something, and then they have they have stuffing, and then they have what else do you eat it? I don't know if I don't think they smush mashed potatoes on it. That would be fun, but they do put, and then they garnish it with cranberry sauce, and then they all pile it together and you eat it.
Oh yeah.
For those who want their Thanksgiving dinner on the go, to go,
Yeah.
while you're eating your car, we thank you for this food. What are we thankful for today?
Yeah.
So anyway, I what else can I tell you? Oh, and this tie is really cool. You ever seen a
It's
cool?
kind of like a Picasso.
It's like a Picasso. It's like a Picasso. Now, I bought this. I was in Spain, and I bought this at the Prado Museum, and which has a lot of Picasso. It has the most famous Picasso in there. It has the Guernica is there. You was in New York for so many years, but then it moved to Prado after Francisco Franco died. They moved it back because Picasso did not want it in Spain while Franco was the head of the general there. So they had this. They had two ties. They both look kind of the same. This was the better tie. The other tie was good, but it was a little more muted. Wasn't as colorful. But that one was a real Picasso tie. This is more like a fake Picasso tie.
Yeah.
But it looks enough like a Picasso that it is a Picasso. And I did buy it at the Prado Museum. I got to see Guernica, and I got to see all these a lot of Goya paintings, everything. And you like going to museums?
Yeah, I do.
What are the most famous museums you've been to? Art museums. Richmond, the Virginia Museum.
Yeah, and I've been to the one in New York too.
Oh, the Met.
The MoMA.
Oh, the Museum of Modern Art. That's really
Yeah.
good. Yeah, and the Metropolitan Museum of Art. There's a lot of good ones. Our friend Ginger used to sell her art in front of the Whitney Museum, which is a good museum.
I went to school with Ginger
Yeah.
years ago.
A good artist, and she should be on the show. But then I wouldn't be on. She'd have to sit here. This show will never have a guest host or guest.
Yeah.
Anyway, what you remember the art you liked there?
I like the Vincent Van Gogh painting.
Oh, the Van Gogh paintings are great.
I saw it 2 years ago when I went to New York.
The Starry Night is there.
Yeah.
The self-portrait.
That's what I
is there.
saw. That's what I
The
saw.
Starry. Well, that's like when you think of Van Gogh, that's the one you think of. That's the best one.
I took a picture of it,
Yeah.
but it was really crowded.
Yeah.
I couldn't even-
Well, everyone wanted their picture with it.
Yeah.
They talk about celebrity. I always talk about meeting celebrities and everything. But what's weird is like art is the greatest celebrity. It's been around for hundreds of years. You go to the Louvre, you're not going to see any other Mona Lisas.
Yeah.
So this is it.
Yeah.
My dad, I got really involved in art when I was like maybe 7 years old or so, and I was looking at these books of art.
Yeah.
And Mona Lisa, the Van Gogh,
Yeah.
Michelangelo, all these painters, Whistler's mother, all the ones that, you would probably know as a kid.
Yeah.
And I said, and they would always say where you could find them. That's this is at the Louvre, and this is at the Whitney, and this is at the. And so I said to my dad, "What's so crazy about going to a museum? I mean, I got the book here. I don't have to go to the museum."
I'd rather go to the museum and learn about it.
Well, guess what he said? He says, "Well, there is something you don't know about art, kid." And I said, "What's that?" He goes, "Well, and it's actually almost a similar line is in American in Paris by Gene Kelly. He's a painter in the film, and he says what did he say? He said a photographer or a writer could always get a copy of his work, but with the artist, there's only the one original version.
Yeah.
And when you go to the museum, that is the original version you see.
Yes.
And a lot of these paintings, you don't even know how great they are until you are actually right in front of them. Like I saw, what's a great painting like that? Okay, I saw The Persistence of Memory. That's in the one with the melting clocks by
Yeah.
Salvador
Oh, yeah,
Dali.
I saw
You
that.
don't realize how small it is. You think it's a huge thing because your poster of it in your dorm room in school
Yeah.
was huge. But and then the Last Supper. If you could go to Milan and see that one, that's like almost a mural. That's almost that's so huge.
Yeah.
Most of the time you just see it in a book and you just see
Yeah.
a smaller version. Of course, the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah.
When you're in Rome, you're at the Sistine Chapel, and you see what's kind of cool about that is that they have signs up. For one thing, when you're at the Sistine
Yeah.
Chapel, and Michelangelo painted the Dawn of Man. I don't know what it's called, but anyway, you know what it is with God and Adam with their fingertips
Yeah.
together. And anyway, they redid it lately because after 500 years they had to kind of repaint it to make it as colorful as it was in the first place.
Yeah.
So anyway, so they have signs up not to lay on the floor to look up at it.
Yeah.
You have to, be dignified and look up. It's actually a church, so there's a sort of respect there. It's a holy place.
Yeah.
So you lie down. So then you see the signs that I don't care what they're saying. So I'm going to lie down and look at it up. And then some guy will say, get up from the line, basta.
Yeah. Get up. Yeah.
Avanti. And so you get up,
Yeah.
and then he walks by, and then you get back on there to see it again. Now, what's weird about this is that I wanted to make a point to the guy, the security guy. I said, listen, Michelangelo spent 14 years I think on his back painting this. So I'm only doing this in honor of Michelangelo, who spent 14 years on his back painting it. I should spend at least a couple of seconds looking up at it, laying down and looking up at it. So anyway, we have. I guess we have more to talk about because I'm only on page 2.
Yes. We're going to
So-
take a little break for a second, and then we're coming back, okay? God bless you. Take care.